It's the neediness, the desperation of the situations that they live in. It's so desperate. Most kids here are orphans of HIV and AIDS.
Oh my God.
Like most of the ones that have been, the names that were taken, most of them are orphans.
Okay.
Orphaned by the scourge, by the HIV and AIDS. Then as I was telling you, the place they live in is a place where it's not a very conducive place for kids to grow in. They don't have fun at all.
Okay.
The little fun that they get when they play ball, well, there's a lot of playing ball in very small places because it's a very congested environment. So when they're here in school, that's their happiest time. You can say it's the finest hour of their day. So me, I try to facilitate they are taking part in things that can bring them joy.
Yes.
Like that one of there are some gifted ones, especially in sports and things like co-curriculars, extracurricular things like music. They are very good in music. We also have clubs, like we have a health club, we have child rights clubs. Of course, we've been assisted by human rights organizations to start those. And you'll be amazed if you meet the group that we are having. It's a child to child. They send messages to each other.
Really?
Yeah, like messages on health.
Okay.
Matters to do with their rights and child protection. And when I make them do something, participate in such an outdoor activity like going out and planting trees or maybe taking part in a walk,
yes,
I see the joy in their faces and it makes me feel that it's worthwhile, something that's good to be part of, you see?
We saw the kids are learning algebra right now and some pretty advanced mathematics. And then this morning, I think, was it you that was talking about the nature and
biodiversity
and
yes,
respecting
nature,
nature,
being friends with the animals and bugs. And last week we visited the United Nations Environmental Program. You know, they have headquarters here in Nairobi, Muchugia. So our boy Bill Olala, he had participated in an essay competition which he won on biodiversity, a very complicated topic, but he wrote about it and he won.
It's incredible.
It was incredible. They sent us an email. They called me. The school's advisor called me. I was shocked. I didn't know that we could get such an appreciation. We were acknowledged as the best school, and we were given a computer. We were given those t-shirts. We went and attended that day. Professor Muthangari was in attendance. The Minister for Education, in fact, for the first time, Professor Saitoti, I shook hands with the professor for the first time.
Nice.
I felt like it's something wonderful. And the kids also, the exposure, you know, they come from very lowly, humble backgrounds, but I've always facilitated for them to know that they can rise and fly with the rest.
Yes.
And there's no, if only they could appreciate what is to be offered. If someone offers something small, make the best out of it and grow, because the potential is in you.
Well, they have now 2 computers now, right?
Yes, from the government.
One was a new one from the UN, and then the other one from the government, right?
2 from the government.
2 from the government.
1 from the United Nations.
So now 3 computers for the whole
3
school.
3 computers for the whole school.
That's a really good start, right?
It's a good start.
Because the ones who get it, they will learn a lot from that and do good things.
Sure. We are expecting to. The only problem, but I hear that will be solved. Is the power.
We're taking care of that.
You're taking care of that. That one, I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Because now with the computers, now with the power now, then we can make them. We can make something out of them.
Again, if it wasn't for all the people who did it, we couldn't have afforded that.
Those people, they might not know. They might never know. But maybe if they ever get a chance to come this way, to Africa, went to Kenya, to Muthangari Primary School, and see the faces of these kids, the way it made a difference. It really made a difference in their lives. You might think that it's a very small thing that you've done, but to us, a teacher like me, I've never used a whiteout.
Oh my God. That's
for the
very
first
hard to
time, I
believe.
think I'll be using the whiteout as I erase or I cancel out. So even in our trainings, we go for trainings in service, and we write some assignments. We do by hand. We don't have any typing. We just write our assignments by hand, longhand. And so something like that whiteout will go a long way to have. So we are very grateful, Mr. Singh.
That's very good.
Very grateful. Very grateful. In fact, tell them when you see them that we are glad. We are just glad, and may God bless them mightily. We might never get to see all of them, but just know them. There are some hearts that have been touched, some hearts of Kenyan children and Kenyan teachers.
We will.
So thanks
We
a
will,
lot.
of course.
Thank you. Thumbtacks, right?
Yeah, thumbtacks.
Yeah, that's nice.
You got your whiteout?
Huh?
Whiteout?
Oh, this one. I've never had this one. my own, as in mine. This is the first one.
And now can you learn to take care?
I'm putting it in my inside pocket.
Thank you.